I'm in the mood for just a long drawing. It's been a really amazing day. Got to see my grandchildren all weekend. It was perfect. Let's go to the Getty. Okay. So on my phone, just in reference, barring grandchildren, they take up a fair amount of the phone now, but pretty much not thousands. For reference on my phone that I reference from when I'm drawing is 162,384. That's just photos. I have books on here, videos of people walking, different things, and I study. So let's go to the Getty, April 2nd. It was a good show. There's a really cool sculpture show going on. It's really good. It's really, really good. So that's over here. And then of course they have that blue paper show. So we're going to work with the blue paper. And that's over here. And that's really cool. I don't know why it's such a big deal that it's blue paper. I don't know. I mean, I like working on blue paper because it complements the red pencil. But I don't know if it's that big of a deal. But it's a really good show. Drawings are really good too. Yeah, okay. So this would be a good one for reference. Okay. So we'll grab that one. And then an interesting thing happened. A painting that I'm always drawing, but it's always in glare, finally wasn't in glare. And it's the one, they have it really high, and it's this one. You guys can see it. Okay. And God, I love this painting. It's by Rubens. And finally, for the first time, it was completely clear. So we'll grab this one. And then, of course, this is a cartoon, which is what they used to call back then. A nice little lay-in for a painting. And I draw this one a lot. So let's go ahead and grab that one. So now these will end up in my album of all the photos, see? And what I do is I just we'll be drawing from these. This is really cool. It says figure drawing reference, and they blur out the parts. So really good figure drawing stuff. So we'll draw from that later. But right now, let's have some fun with this painting. Okay, this is the one I like the most, right here. So we'll grab that one. And we'll kind of work back and forth from here to here. Let's turn this one. So now they're both going the same direction. So this guy's going this way and this guy's going that way. We'll kind of combine the two. So we have this. I'm using, this is a really fun sketchbook. I'm sorry, I forgot to do this. I love this sketchbook. And this whole brand, they're called Paper Blank. And they come with really fun styles. And what I did on this one, and it was a mistake, I don't want to do it again, but I pasted the blue paper into it. And but the super glue smeared all over the place. But you can see it really takes the pastel well. See? Yeah, it's showing up. See this? And but I have enough to play with. And the paper is just really fun. The paper blank paper, this one. See? Look at that one. That's fun. Just playing with the different colors. That one. Can you guys see it? So this is putting down the pastel and then working into it. So we'll be working from that. Here we go. This will be similar to what we're going to do today. See, I really pushed it. So it's really fun. There's a kind of a master drawing. And this is where you experiment. This is a Getty trip. That other sketchbook is really good, but I'm starting to see some flaws that aren't in this one, and this one has some flaws that aren't in that one, so I don't know if there's the perfect sketchbook. We'll keep trying to find it. We can see where you're just drawing. So this book's been around for a little while. So here's Michelangelo. So this is the one we did the other day, but I kept him a guy. See it? Here we go. You guys see it? There's the first drawing. I don't know if it was the first one. I may have gone forward and then worked my way back, because remember, you get in big trouble. Let's see, what do we have over here? No moving forward. There's a lay-in. This is gouache from our school. So, blue paper takes the gouache pretty well. This was from the Getty. A while ago. I should try to finish this book. But you finish it, and I just shove it on the shelf at the school, let the kids look through them. I like this one. So I'll just keep all the books kind of open. But this one's starting to go away. I have quite a bit left. And I have another full one of these over here on the shelf. Complete full. Okay, so we have blue paper. This is Derwent Terracotta 64 pencil. This is Prismacolor Terracotta. So this one's a little darker than this one. And then white chalk, which is the Pitt Pastel. I needed eraser. And now I just did what everybody else is doing, which I think is always kind of silly. But you always ask, what'd you draw that with? Alright, so let's really push this one. Let's have some fun. What if we push from here? Can you guys see this? Here we go. So what if we go here? And I've got my lights a little bit more chill. There's two different settings. So we'll see if this is better. I can put this one on, see what happens. What do you guys think? That's kind of cool. Okay, let's see how this works. You don't want to get glare. Always fighting glare. No, just go like this. Okay, Rubens. Why do we draw from Rubens? We will get the masters call here all the time, so I'm sure we'll get a phone call from the masters, and they'll ask you questions. I mean, they're always hanging out. So, but for studying, if you want to go into animation and you want to do like the best manga or the best comic strip, drawings or sequential drawings, study the masters. If they were alive today and not just calling in, they'd be doing anime. They would love it. I mean, they're so beautiful. And they would be doing I'm going to take this leg and bring it this way. So he's standing in this painting, but I'm going to have him do this one. So he's going to go like this, and it will come around this way. We'll stretch it a bit. So the gesture part here is all about the story. And the story is just law of opposites. That's what I do. You notice all my stupid humor is law of opposites. So we go, so this going this way, this will go opposite that way. So that's kind of fun. Okay, so we got that. Looking down, we're going to be doing a lot of detailed head drawings. We'll do one tonight too. So on this one though, the head gets hid a bit behind the arm. Now if this arm's going this way, we'll take the other arm and go the other way. So we'll go like that. And that'll give us a nice diagonal for composition. Composition's simple. You have elevators and escalators. Elevators take you down really fast. The viewer's eye, your eye really fast. And then the escalators come down slow. And I also want to keep reminding myself that this is kind of my time I'm sharing with you guys. So I want to be drawing, I don't mind walking you through it, but this is the time you're taking a break. This is my break time. So if I were to win the lottery tomorrow, I wouldn't change anything. I'd give scholarships to my school. That'd be cool. But I'm just, piss people off, I'm just happy. And, but this is the time when you just get to go, oh, feels good. So here's the olecranon and the condyles. And then we go opposite for the arm. It's kind of broken. We're seeing the palm. We'll go back, figure that out. So now from here, hitting behind, you got neck coming in here. The pit of your neck. And then we're going to go down the center, the sternum. The xiphoid process. This is definitely a dude. And then come down to the navel. Okay. So if this is complicated here, we'll go simple here. Complex, simple. Stretch, compress, just law of opposites. Doesn't matter how you hold your pencil, draw from your shoulder. Doesn't matter what tools you use. We will draw with my favorite tools, which are candy bars at some point, but that'll be later. Just love it, you guys. Okay, here we go. It's going to come down, then we're going to go over. Starting to look female. So square out the pelvis. It's looking like a girl. What do you think? Should we change it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to throw in some fat pads here. Yeah, the pose is just super slick. So we're now going to do exactly the same of everything. And we're just going to, it's not the chest that does it, it's the skeleton. The female has a narrow rib cage and a wider pelvis. So because I move this way, this is like a classic Rubens pose where he draws the female. So there we go. Now it's a female. Okay. She can still be buff. Boom. Okay, so we got an arm floating on the rib cage. The rib cage. I walk on down, bring the belly button down here. lights up a little bit. And pelvis is wider, so we have more of the female. Here we go. Then we'll put in the chest here. So that's a gland. This floats on top. That's on that side. And then this one's going to fall over. And we're going to use this one to show form. Okay, so there's the land. Normally I didn't give it a click because I put it on Instagram. Now we're going to take the Prismacolor and commit. Always start at a different place every time, so you don't get locked in. Okay, the light's coming this way, so the light will be on the other side of the belly button. See? You can see it. I'll be right back. Yeah, we can see it. Okay. So we're going to come off here. You feel it. So you draw with the side of the pencil and then turn the pencil, you get the soft edge. One of my students remembered, so years ago in the college classroom I had this just really fun student, and I used to always, say when you're doing the drawing, make love to it. So what I would do is I would go like this. I'd point to her and she would go, make love to it. It was really cute. Today, of course, you'd be in the principal's office, but back then you could have some fun. And so one of my students at my school, an adult, and she's understanding core shadows, going, make love to it. So she's always laughing. I'm making love to it. So that's what you're doing. When you put the pencil down, really kind of give the drawing a massage like that, and really feel it. It's really fun. Every line should guide the eye, okay? So now, I really like this cast shadow here. So we're going to put light on this side, put a core over here. Okay, so we got that. It's not reflected light. If you need to know about reflected light, just go to the videos. God, there's so many of them. Just go to the earlier ones. And then if you want a full class, just call the school, sheldonsartacademy.com, and talk to Robin, and you can get a whole course. Go to Portfolio, go to the school, and then go to Portfolio Art School, and then you just download them. Just do a PayPal. It's really easy. People do it all the time. We also have 3 books that I wrote. I think Corey's working on getting me to do another one. They're real simple, real clean, right to the point. I say from a long-winded teacher comes a book with few words. So just trace, draw, trace, draw, trace, draw, and get you right to the point. So, whole generations of students have had those books, and from what I hear at work, they have them on their desks, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now I think of the core shadow, cast shadow, which is just like here. And then that'll take this and turn it into a flat shape. So we're really starting to play with design now. See, So I have all this form over here, and over here is really cool, just a flat shape. Okay, and then this will come around this way. I like this right here, the way Rubens did that light. So for the parents, why are we drawing naked people? What's the, what is it with these artists? It's, I asked a parent once, they were really upset, they were like, why naked people? Why naked people? And I said, do you have a problem when you go to a doctor, and you have to get naked? And they said, of course not. And I said, why? They said, because they're professionals. I said, well, so are we. So, if you have a doctor and doctors all getting worked up because you're naked, find another doctor. Except for me, of course, because I have a female doctor, and I go in and, they always say strip down to your underwear, so I do, and then the doctor comes in and says, do it again. I said, why? I just did it. And she goes, do it again, but this time slower. So, but, when you have a body like this, I have a mind, I have a brain, I'm not just this perfect body. But if you have to go to a figure drawing class to see a naked model, buy a magazine. Okay, here we go. So why do we draw the naked people? It's got everything in it. It's really difficult. Look what I'm doing. I got anatomy, core shadows, cast shadows. I got lighting. I'm controlling my values. Complex simple for design. That's going to be for animation backgrounds. Telling a story. So that's for, storyboarding. If you're doing a portrait for that person who doesn't want you drawing naked people, it's kind of nice to have a drawing that works. So now I'm going to take this and pull it back up. So it goes down and around. Yeah, this is what's called the anterior iliac crest. I'm looking at this image right here to do this drawing from this painting, which doesn't exist. Welcome to animation. When you're doing, a drawing that it doesn't exist because you're going to animate it. You're telling a story. So we're going to come down here. There's like a little step that comes down to the pubis area. So, I have models where I've actually seen them naked more than I've ever seen them with clothes on. And some of them are really pretty, but I don't really think I only think of the beauty when they're kind of like, wearing, skimpy clothes or something, or they're getting dressed or something. But other than that, as soon as they take their clothes off, get on the model stand, they're models. Just models. Nice people, friends, we'll sit and have a conversation. And they'll be naked. I, of course, will have clothes on. And I just sit and talk. How do you know you have a good model? They know where to put their hands. So, again, for the parents, you're really not going to see much with a professional model. They know how to take a pose so that you're really not seeing much. Me as a teacher, even though my lectures are insane and a little bit saucy, my classrooms are extremely conservative in this area. So what I do is if the model takes the pose and I think we're seeing a little too much, I'll just say change the pose. And it's my classroom. I run the class. So I'll just say change. And eventually I'll get a pose where we're not, staring into woohoo land. So that works out really well. And but a good model knows how to put their hands, have a leg in front. And then when they get up, they put their hand down and then they turn. So you'll see more at Victoria's Secret in the mall than you're going to see in a good figure drawing class. And again, that's up to the teacher to make sure that they're running the class professionally. And that's what I do. Experience in that. So these are all cross contours. Make sure that every one of these lines is a wave. Cool bitchin' and wave. This is fun. This is looking pretty good. So light's coming this way, so this is going to cast a shadow. We're almost done. I have my phone connected to my ear, and there's a call coming through, but do you guys mind if I take it? Because it's my studio, so. Okay, you guys can listen in. There's nothing in my life that you guys can't hear. Okay, hold on. Hello? That's funny. Yeah, I was just talking about you guys. It's Leonardo da Vinci. Hey, Leo. Yeah, I'm good. I'm drawing. Just working on some sketches. I'm working. I'm talking to the new students and telling them how important it is to study from all you guys. Yeah. Yeah, we have this thing called animation. You'll probably hear about it in a few hundred years. But what is this? Taking your drawings, the way you guys draw, and putting them sequentially. And so imagine taking some of the paper that you have. I know it's expensive, but let's say you take 720 pieces of paper. He's laughing. Okay. Hold on, Leo. Okay, I'll explain it to him. Do you know what 720 pieces of paper would cost back in the Renaissance? I mean, you could buy a castle, okay? Okay, pretend. Leo, you won't shut up. Leo. Okay, I'm going to wait. Leo. Leo. Okay, are you done? He's just not having it. Okay, are you done? Pretend. I know, yeah, pretend, yeah, that you were like super rich and you could have 720 pieces of paper. Okay, we're there. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to draw like major poses. Okay, with me on that. You got them in your paintings, like the cherubs and stuff. So, how you do the picture, like one pose of the cherub and then another one. Right. Okay. Then you'll draw one in the middle. Yeah, it's just exactly what you're doing now. And then you put another one in the middle. If you do that on different sheets of paper, and then you just kind of hold them in your hand. You can't see me, but if you hold them in your hand and you flip it, they'll move. He's trying to figure out why that's a big deal. Because that's what they've been doing, forever anyways. Yeah, so we have that thing, but what we're doing, us old timers, is trying to get the new students to understand that if they really want to be successful in their new stuff, that they should be studying your guys' older stuff. Yeah, it's good. Hey, is Rubens there? Yeah, he is. Cool. Let me talk to him. Okay. Okay. Hey, Leo, it's really good, man. I have kind of a busy week coming up, but I'll probably be. Yeah, I'll have time. Give me a buzz. I'll hang out. Okay. All right. You give Mona my love. Okay. Okay. I want to talk to Pete. Okay. Why don't you go get him? Okay. So he's gonna get Rubens. They all kind of hang out, and they're always in my head. These guys. I'm always hearing them. Oh, hey Pete. Yeah, I'm good. So of course I'm bragging about you again. So I'm telling my students that no matter what they want to do, if they follow your drawings, they'll be successful. Yeah. Well, yeah, Vilpu also, but because Vilpu also went to school back then. So, yeah. Glenn looks good for, 600 years. Um, I look amazing for 600 years. Yeah. Yeah, well, probably the closest thing to you would be Glenn Vilpu, of course. I mean, I'm trying. Yeah. Yes, I'm explaining. I'm talking to them about. So your lands, they're just so beautiful. I know you guys used to call them cartoons, which they kind of stole that and used it for what we call animation. Yeah. Is everything else okay? Working on anything new? No. A lot of the old drawings and paintings, they have them on display all the time, and people travel all over the world to see them. Yeah, it's cool. I go to this museum and I just sit in the room that has your paintings, and I'll just draw the same paintings like over and over and over again. I just can't get enough. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, listen, I'm gonna run. Tell Mike I'll talk to him next time. Okay, and big hugs to Mona, and tell Leo thanks for the time. Okay, okay, you guys. I'll catch you later. Okay, bye. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's fun to hang out with them and kind of catch up. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the pit of the neck and work my way down. So really, if you're gonna really be successful, study Rubens. I mean, study Leo. Leonardo da Vinci was great. Cambiasso, yeah. Cambiasso, man, that guy was crazy. Detail, detail, detail. Real structured. Michelangelo was fun. Michelangelo was crazy. So the light's going to hit here, and then we'll come down here. Just guide the eye. Just push it down. Just animate it. Make one line to the next one, the next one. And like if you're on, let's say you guys are on, you're on a freeway. Okay, in LA, I don't know where you guys are because you're all over the world, but in LA, you could actually get on the freeway, meet somebody getting on in another car, fall in love, get married before you ever get off get off the freeway. I mean, that's how much traffic we have. So when the traffic is close together, the cars are close together, you move slow. And then when the cars get further apart, it moves fast. Same thing here. So when I put these lines close together, the eye moves slow, and then when I spread them out, then it moves faster. And that's it. And that's animation timing. So see, I'm just pulling the eye. And the belly button's way over here. So I'm going to put the iliac crest. Should probably move it over a little bit. Yeah, we'll put it here. And that's why we get to draw rough. Here we go. So now we're going to come here, so I'm going to put the light here. There we go. And then this will be the iliac crest anterior. So this is not artwork. This is not, I don't even know the words they're using, I don't even know how to, I gotta go back on Instagram and see what words they're using. This piece, this art, and how long did it take you to do that? 2 weeks. And did you ever draw before? No. If you can draw like Rubens in 2 weeks, it doesn't make you any good. It makes Rubens really bad because he spent his whole life learning how to do that. If you can paint like Sargent 2 weeks, Sargent sucked because it doesn't make, it makes such, it's like it takes away all the love from it. You're not going to paint like Sargent in 2 weeks. Sargent worked really hard to get to where he's at. So you got to take your time. So when, you know, somebody's showing the artwork, they go like this. And the person goes, is that the first pastel you ever did? Uh-huh. And you've never done that before? No. And how long did it take you to do that? 2 weeks. 3 weeks. No way. No way. So, did they do it? I don't know. Some of it looks good. You gotta learn your anatomy. You gotta learn your structure. So, let's take our time. So what I'm looking for is a sustainable career for my students. I want to be able to see them years from now and know that they're famous, they're doing well. Famous means that they have a life. Let's do this. Let's bring a hand down here now, get rid of that one. So we're going to draw from the shoulder here, pull, and we'll put a hand here. Maybe. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. So it balances it. Push it back. So if anybody can do it, anybody will. Make it special. Take your time. I get quite a few people coming in my school that are, you know, kind of retiring, and they're like, I need it now because I don't have that much time. You're going to live a little bit longer than 55 or 60. So if you do research, a lot of really famous type gallery artists started when they retired. So you'll do fine. Just tell you to do something, do it. You know, learn it. Okay, let's have a fun drawing. All right, let's put in some STDs. What do you say? So, scientific trajectory distribution systems. So let's go this way. Okay, so we're going to go here to here. Boom, boom, to here, to here, and that will guide the eye. Now, usually I have music on, and I just walk on down to the music. The music I listen to is highly biblical. It's the band Genesis. Peter Gabriel, too. And, you know, Phil Collins. I try to go with the older Genesis. Here we go. And there you go. Just ski it on down. So this is a drawing that started different. Turned out something different. And this was Sketchbook. We'll draw on this one again. Okay. Let Corey know what you need. It'd be kind of cool if you could ask some questions. And then Corey can send me the questions. I could answer them. I'm trying to pull the ones out of my head from, you know, 45 years in the classroom teaching. So you can do that. And I don't know what, oh, this is so fun. This was after I saw Spider-Verse. I was like, wow! I was all inspired to go crazy with the color and cause seizures in people. So that was fun. This was, you know, teaching a class, you know, the structure, cross contours. See the rhythms. That one started, didn't finish. push it. What's the Getty? I love the Getty. Okay. All right, we'll keep going. And, oh, there's the Getty. That's a Rubens. Okay. So, see you guys later. Okay. Give my love to everybody. We adore you guys. And how do I say that? If you want to go into art bad enough to have to listen to me, I think you're worth loving. Talk to you later.